A lot of people always ask, especially people that are kind of starting out for the first time, is, what their main focus is always, hey, I need to get more patients, getting more new patients. Could you maybe speak to how you solve that issue and what systems and processes you might have used for that?
That makes me glad that I touched on lead gen earlier, as far as an example for a process. But I think the biggest mistake that people make in the acquiring new patients and wanting to acquire new patients spot for med spas, especially med spas that are just starting out and do not have like an established, reputation and things that they are known for, is they try to do brand advertising. Meaning they take their logo and they slap it up on a billboard or maybe in some magazines or something, and maybe there's some pictures of some, lady enjoying a spa service or something like that next to their logo. And, then their call to action is maybe at most like, come see us for a free consult or something like that. And then they wonder why things aren't working out. And I would say that's because they're erring towards brand style advertising rather than direct response style advertising. And I think it's easy to want to err to brand style advertising because we see so many big businesses that like that's what they do, right? Like you see like a Coca-Cola logo somewhere and like it, everybody knows it, everybody knows that means that you can buy a Coke there, like because everybody already knows Coke. Or Disney can just throw out the Disney logo on something and everybody knows that it's probably going to be a good movie or a fun theme park or something that the kids are going to love and enjoy. But like if you're just starting a med spa, you don't have that. If you just throw your logo out there, nobody knows who you are and nobody cares. So it is a much better idea, in my point of view, to err towards direct response style marketing. And what that means is that you need to craft offers, something that your ideal patient, like whoever your ideal patient is, maybe you're a cool sculpting spa, maybe you're an injectables and laser spa like us. It doesn't really matter. Think about whatever that avatar is going to want. Craft a packages of services or products for them, and then put that in front of them. I prefer to do that with social media because it's easy to target the types of women that we're looking for in our geographical area. But you can also do, direct mail or TV or radio. It's just more expensive. But take this offer and put it in front of your ideal person and say, to take us up on this offer, reach out to, your phone number, your email, your funnel address, whatever it is, your line of communication. And then they will get the benefit or the free gift or the whatever it is in your offer if they take that action. And by and large, that's going to yield you the biggest new patient flow when you are just starting out. And then eventually, after doing that for a few years, maybe you can start doing some brand style advertising once you have, hundreds of 5-star reviews and people in your area know who you are.
That is so true, Ben. And like, this is something I've seen over and over. And even I've seen other med spas get consultants where they're paying them, several $1,000s a month. And the consultants are telling them, these are people literally just starting out, and they're telling them, oh, you need to build a brand. You need to have special brand colors. All your Instagram things need to match and look pretty. And I was like, no, your first job is get customers in, like,
yeah, 100%.
I love the example you gave also about basically making the offer, doing the direct response as well, because direct response so outperforms brands, for so often. And, brand is great, but like, to be quite honest, you can't even measure it, even if you really wanted to.
Yeah, and I feel like for it to even be effective, you have to have hit a certain tipping point from using direct response. And once you hit a certain like tipping point or critical mass of like success and notoriety, then it seems that brand does start to actually be pretty beneficial. So I don't want to like poo-poo brand too much, but I do not believe it's how people should start out, even a little bit.